The Sodor Railway, Season 3, Episode 15. Stuart the Speeding Engine. It was a couple days after Falcon's crash. He was not enjoying himself. He had not forgotten about it and was not happy about it. One day he was sitting at Ardsdale station waiting for his passengers to come when Stuart came. He had not stopped teasing him about his crash. "Ha ha ha ha!" laughed Stuart. "Hello, Falcon," said Stuart. "Ready to crash on some rocks again?" he said. "No," says Falcon. "That's what you can do." "Oh, come on, Falcon. You do know that you look like a blueberry," said Stuart. "Ah," grumbled Falcon. He was just a grumpy engine, similar to Albert. "Well, at least I can go 1,000 miles per hour on the line and still get my jobs done on time and not have anything go wrong, unlike you who can't even go on a simple place on the railway that should be safe to cross," said Stuart. "Well, I'll have you know," said Falcon, "that's just because I made a mistake going on that line does not mean it's safe. If you were on that line, you'd be experiencing the same thing from me," said Falcon. "Oh, ha!" said Stuart. "Good luck," he said, and he raced away with Gertrude and Millicent. "I really hate him today," said Falcon. Stuart decided to show off. He decided to go faster than the speed limit. "I'll get my trains done on time," he thought. "Besides, I'm the fastest engine on Sodor Railway," he said. "Now don't get ahead of yourself," said Gertrude. "You still have a train to pull that passengers want to have the time to watch," said Millicent. Yeah, said Stuart. "But it was funny that Falcon disobeyed rules," said Stuart. "That was just a mistake from him. Don't make fun of him with that," said Gertrude. "His was purely by mistake. What you're doing is by purpose," said Gertrude. "Look, if Falcon can make something work that shouldn't be able to be done, I should too," said Stuart, and he went back to enjoying himself. "I have a feeling this won't go down well," said Gertrude. "Isn't that right, Millicent?" "Yes, it is," says Millicent. The guard's whistle blew, and Stuart smiled as he whistled. "Beep, beep, time to get a move on," he said. "Let's hope you don't actually go into danger this time," said Gertrude. "Oh, I won't, not like silly Falcon," said Stuart. "Just stop saying stuff about poor Falcon," said Gertrude. "Yeah," said Millicent. "No," said Stuart. Just because he crashed does not mean we can just have a little bit of a joke about it. Not trying to harm him or anything," said Stuart. "Well, you harmed him," said Gertrude. "Yes," said Millicent. "Oh, come on, don't spoil the fun. He knows that it was just in sarcasm," said Stuart. "He does not. None of you say sorry to him," said Gertrude. "Oh, come on, Gertrude, don't spoil the fun," said Stuart. "Fine," said Gertrude. "Then listen to Millicent." "Yeah, don't say sorry to Falcon when you next see him," said Millicent. "No," said Stuart. "Okay," said Millicent. The guard's whistle blew and he steamed off. You really do not know how to have good manners," said Millicent. "Please, I was one of the nicest engines on my old line," said Stuart. That's if you had an old line, said Millicent. I thought you didn't have an old line, said Gertrude. Wait a second, no I did, you were on there with me, remember? Said Stuart. Oh, I remember now, said Gertrude. They got more passengers, the guard's whistle blew and Stuart steamed off. He was racing down the line. He then saw Jennings. Hello, Jennings, said Stuart. Can't stop. He said, okay, said Jennings. Stuart came to a stop at Farquhar Road. Now time to pick up passengers, said Stuart. Look, says Millicent, just because you had been here to insult Falcon does not mean you should be able to insult him. You should say sorry at once, says Millicent. Please, said Stuart, I know how to handle things. The guard's whistle blew again and he steamed off. We should just stop trying to warn him, said Gertrude. Yes, said Millicent. But have you noticed we're getting to stations faster than normal? Said Millicent. Yes, said Gertrude. Then Gertrude began to scream. Ah, we're speeding, said Gertrude. Ah, said Millicent. Woohoo, said Stuart. No more complaints, he said. He came to a stop at Arsdale Green. Said the coaches. Now that's fun, said Stuart. I'm having more fun without you both interrupting, said Stuart. Glad to hear it, said Gertrude. Yes, said Millicent. They got passengers and Stuart did a harsh pull on them. Ah, they said. Hello, Albert, said Stuart. Hello, said Albert. Said Gertrude and Millicent. They came to a stop. Oh, said Gertrude. Thank goodness for that, said Millicent. Maybe stop bullying your own coaches, said Albert, and he steamed away with Ada, Jane and Mabel. Bullying, said Stuart. I'm just having a bit of fun with my coaches, not bullying them, said Stuart. He then looked to Gertrude and Millicent, realising that they were shaking in fear. Oh my, said Stuart. I'll get you back to your siding as fast as I can, said Stuart. Then you can have a day's off, said Stuart. Oh no, said Gertrude and Millicent. Don't go fast, they said. Ah, said Gertrude and Millicent. We're the fastest engines on Sodor, said Stuart. No, we're not. Go average speed, said Gertrude. We please you to, says Millicent. Just because you're going faster doesn't mean you can go faster, said Gertrude. Don't worry, said Stuart. I got this under control. Ah, they said. Look, good old Stewie is having this under control, he said. He flies by Elm's farm. He even scared the animals. You're scaring the animals, said Gertrude. Yes, said Millicent. Right, we're nearly there, said Stuart. Phew, they said. We're here, said Stuart. Phew, said Gertrude and Millicent, and they came to a stop. There we go, said Stuart. That's one. Too much speed, said Gertrude. Yes, said Millicent. Now time to speed you over to that siding, said Stuart. Oh no, said Gertrude and Millicent. I'm closing my eyes, said Millicent. And she did. Wait, closing your eyes, and how am I supposed to know when to stop, said Stuart, let alone what's happening? However, he saw the points and came to a stop. Oh well. Can I open my eyes? Says Millicent. Phew, yes, said Gertrude in relief. Phew, said Millicent. Then Stuart raced off and pulled hard, with a harsh pull. Oh, said Gertrude. Ah, said Millicent. Ah, said Millicent. She closed her eyes and so did Gertrude. They then banged to a stop. There we are, said Stuart. Phew, that's what we was needing, said Gertrude. Yes, said Millicent. Now don't take us out for another week, said Millicent. I'll try, said Stuart, but I might need you, he said, and he raced off. Today was an awful day, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Millicent? Said Gertrude. Yes, says Millicent. Never want this day to happen again. Then Stuart came into Arsdale sheds. He would stay there for the rest of the day. Time to have a look out over the railway, he said. And that's what he did. That night, Falcon came back to the sheds in a grumpy mood as usual. Hello there, Stuart, said Falcon. Hello there, Falcon, said Stuart. I'm ready for those insults you got to get out, said Falcon. Oh, right, said Stuart. Then they heard a voice. Ahem, said the voice. Then it was Jordan Edwards, and he came to Stuart. Stuart, said Jordan Edwards. Yes, sir. Stuart was struck with fright. You have a really bad engine. Despite you getting to your trains early, you, said Jordan Edwards, have broken this railway speed limit, and that's not fair for this railway. So, said Jordan Edwards, for all that work you were doing, I'm going to make you do your work tomorrow twice as slow. No, said Stuart. And not only twice as slow, but make you have to get to your trains twice as slow. This may sound like a punishment for the railway, but you'll be on good work with Smudger. You'll be at the same speed as him, said Jordan Edwards. No! Good job, sir. Now we won't have some engines bullying me because I nearly fell off a cliff, said Falcon. Yes, yes, said Jordan Edwards. They both laughed. Oh, I'm sorry, Falcon. I did not mean to insult you. No, it's okay, laughed Falcon. As long as you say sorry and the other engines do, I'm fine with it, said Falcon. Stuart's for the rest of the week pulled slow goods trains with Smudger. Now the other engines joke about him and his speeding incidents. Don't forget to not go as fast as a rocket today, said Falcon. Oh, you little engine, said Stuart. Make sure you don't go as fast as a flying Scotsman, said Smudger. Oh, come on, you as well, Smudger. I would have expected you to stick up for me with your grumpy attitude, said Stuart. Well, what can I say? I'm a magic maker, said Smudger. Oh, come on, said Stuart. Laughed Falcon. Even the following day, when Duke arrived back from the works, he was informed of the incident and joined in on the fun. Ah, said Stuart. Laughed Duke. Stuart is no longer that engine making fun of the engines. He's now that engine that's being made fun of. I think he's learned his lesson, and the other engines have as well, on being rude to the other engines just because of an accident. Don't you?